I honestly love my independence. I love my own space and my own house. I love to manage my own time and decide when I go home or where I go to. I love to work and make my own money and, honestly, I love to learn from my mistakes because mistakes make you grow. Smile.
Right after I left for college, I had friends invite me to go camping overnight, and I realized that I didn't have to ask anyone's permission, or tell them when I'd be back, or anything. I could just go with my friends and live life, and it was the most glorious feeling.
Freshly baked lemon blueberry scones and cream tea, at midnight.
Do you have a recipe you can share? I think I need this in my life.
Living with my boyfriend. Now I have sleepovers with him every single day and no one can stop me. Eat it, mom.
And you don't have to keep your bedroom door open when he's in there? No parents, no bedtime. Ha ha ha. If I want to stay up all night, or spend all day in my PJs, or eat junk food, or buy Legos, or binge watch Netflix, can please myself and do it.
One day my partner and I were grocery shopping and there were pints of ice cream for $1 each. We stood in front of the cooler, discussing which kind we should get. Then it dawned on us. We are adults, so we bought all 4 kinds.
Being able to cook and explore new foods, and living alone. As an introvert, I value all the quietude and solitude I can get when I want to unwind and recharge.
Plus you can decorate your space any way you want. I get to decide which people are in my life.
I'm surprised I scrolled so far to see it in so many words. It's great having that choice for any given person. I can buy wine pretty much whenever I want.
Also cake.
I can do what I want to. It might not be prudent, or smart, but I can do it. I can figure things out in the real world instead of having someone tell me what they think the outcome will be and having their authority be the final word. That said, I do listen to advice and seek wisdom and am not reckless. I'm just saying the final decision is mine, and that's nice.
As I said, it's not that I want to do all those crazy things. Of course not. As you, I'm not reckless, nor stupid. But I like that I have the option. It's like with my grandmother when she tells me that I'll have to drive her somewhere on that day. I hate that she tells instead of asks me. Sure, the outcome is the same. I was going to do it. So, seemingly it makes no difference. But I like it to be an option, to be my decision to do it. It makes a huge difference to me. And adulthood. It's that to me. In reality, you will still do a lot of things you were doing as a teen or a child. But it's your own choice, now. And it's nice to know that you could do something else if you wanted.
Freedom. Basically having the knowledge that I could be anything I'd like to be. Being able to expand more as a person and be more multidimensional.
I was going to say some version of this, so I'll tack my comment here to say, I can literally do whatever I want. Dessert for dinner, yes. Randomly leave the house to go to a park to watch the sunset. Of course. Spontaneously decide to go do anything, I can go do. Pre-COVID, I would just go to the bar down the street from my house and read a book. I talk to whatever strangers I want. Zero fucks. Play video games way past my bedtime. Sure, there are consequences to some of those things, but again, I decide every single time how I want to go about it and if it's worth it. And when that feeling hits, that I'm consciously doing something I decided and not just going through the motions, it's the greatest high I can ever have.
The ability to change any situation that I want to an extent, of course. It's so liberating to know that if I no longer enjoy my job I can change it. Want to live somewhere else? I can move. You are fully in control of your life and the person you want to be. Small changes can catapult you onto a whole new life trajectory. And the immense pride and satisfaction I get when my brain and body align and actually do the shit I want. A smiley face. Within the last year, I met the love of my life, ran my first long-distance race, traveled to 4 new cities, planned a move, got a cat, changed jobs, tried endless new foods. Yeah, being an adult can be a drag and expensive, but mindset and goals can make the journey so much fucking fun.
It sounds like you're really enjoying your life. Keep it up.
Having a car and money and being able to drive myself to Jack in the Box at 10 p.m. to get a milkshake without having to ask for permission or a ride there.
Having money, eating whatever I want.
Freedom and independence. No need to wait for mom or dad to agree before you can do what you want, or go wherever you want. Maturity. In general, I work with teens, and so many of their problems and drama would be solved with a bit of perspective and maturity. I don't blame them. We were all the same, and we do need that period to gain this perspective and maturity. But damn, I do not miss it. More trivial. I am on my first day of vacation. I did nothing but watch shows, plays games, and be on Reddit. And no one bothered me about not being productive, or doing nothing all day. Hell, it is even seen as well-deserved rest.
I love this. Vacations are meant to be relaxing, not stressing about you're not doing enough.
Having the control over doing what I want and enjoying it too. I can go to the museum as long as I want and buy the ridiculously overpriced gift shop trinkets.
OMG, I haven't been to a museum in ages. Thank you for helping me make weekend plans.
I love the mental expansion that came with adulthood. The increased level of perceptions. IDK how to explain.
I feel this so hard.
Having my own dog I've raised myself.
What kind of baby do you have?
Simply be without the feeling the need for explanation.
Pure existence. Love it.
Being able to say no and have it be respected. I absolutely hated being a child. I felt like I had no autonomy and my entire life revolved around begging for permission to do anything.
Same. And personally I will never use the phrase, because I said so, hated that so much.
Freedom. Being able to go out. Independence. Money. Late night glass of wine, meal.
I never have to go to a gym class ever again. If I want to exercise, I can do things I enjoy like dancing, swimming or nature walks. I am never going to be forced to run until I'm in pain or attempt to do push-ups while my peers laugh at me ever again.
So many PTSD moments. But I bet you pick the best music to dance to.
No silly rules to adhere to in my own house. For instance, breakfast used to be either sandwiches or cereal. Now I'll have waffles or puff pastry for breakfast if I feel like it. No screen time limits. Want to binge 6 episodes of a show? Not a problem. Don't want to talk to or see a person? I don't have to pick up the phone or answer the door. A visitor is overstepping their bounds? I can just kick them out.
I love everything about this.
Autonomy in all aspects of my life. What I eat, when I eat, who I choose to ignore or have in my life, how I manage my finances, how and when I do my laundry, house management, etc. It is nice to not have someone nagging you to do things. Of course, I do think of my partner too, but it's just nice to be able to live together how we want to and do things our own way without family butting in with their unwanted opinions and advice. Edit. Another thing I realized as I grew older is my tolerance for bullshit has gone down and I couldn't care less what others think about me. I am no longer afraid to cut out toxic people and set boundaries.
Sounds not crossing over. I grew up with a lot of people like, 7 in a house, etc. So much overlap with TVs and noises. Now that isn't an issue. I fucking love it.
Freedom from loud noises is an underrated phenomenon.
Being able to buy a plane ticket and just booking it out of the country.
Not being told what to wear or any nonsensical criticism from my parents. They still do it anyway when they come visit, but luckily it's not that often.
And now you can pull the Uno reverse card and tell him, my house, my rules, or, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Freedom, but mostly freedom to do stupid shit. I like the, there's this event happening now 30 minutes away. Let's go. And I like the, what if we went to the beach this weekend? At Friday 3 p.m. or, I want ice cream. Now. At 2 a.m., and just, doing it.
I love how you put this, also 2 a.m. cake.
I can easily go to the shop, buy a chocolate cake and eat the whole thing by myself in front of the TV whilst downing a bottle of wine.
A dangerous freedom lol.
Living with my parents could be really stressful because they had really scary arguments and I was really scared they'd get divorced, as kids sometimes are. I love living alone now where it's always peaceful and I'm in charge of my own life. I also love the freedom to do whatever I want and need no permission.
Freedom from pound noises is the best.
I can take as many pretty rocks home as I like. Way more important though, I have control over which social functions I attend.
All my pet rocks are shiny and colorful. I may or may not have googly eyes on one of them.